Okay, you guys, so the next segment we're going to discuss is the quick reading on the suspect, one of these suspects at least, that is involved in the murder case of Liam Payne. So I will be pulling on the energy on this man. His name is Brian Noel Perez, and I hope that I am pronouncing his name correctly. If I'm not, I don't care, as long as I can envision his face. I was able to pull on his energy, but basically, long story short, he is one of the suspects that was around Liam before his untimely death. He basically said that he had met Liam when him and his girlfriend and some friends were at a restaurant. They exchanged numbers, and when Liam's girlfriend had left, that was when he was invited to Liam's hotel room when they engaged in drug activity. He claims that he doesn't know anything, that he was not involved. He didn't have anything to do with it. It was just simply, two buddies doing drugs together. I have begun pulling out some cards already, and I don't want to go into detail with them as of yet. I just want to share them with you guys as we flow along. Now, again, this segment only refers to the person that I just showed you guys. This is not the energy, at least not what I feel from what I see. That try to see if I could pull out, if I can pull on Liam a bit, because I'm trying to think of, like I keep telling you guys, I keep debating back and forth about like pulling on Liam, but I decided to ask my true emotional oracle card deck, Tech Spirit, using those, about how was the emotional energy surrounding Liam. And I do see one thing that I remember when I was looking at a very experienced medium, and I am flabbergasted, but I'm not going to go into detail with you in this intro. Again, I'm going to show you guys the cards, so we're going to go over them right now. Alright, so as you guys can see, I have pulled out a lot of cards here, and we're going to go over them right now. So the first card that came out when I was trying to get a feel of the energy. Now again, this is the energy that surrounded the waiter. And with Liam, like, how was that energy? This is the first card that came out. We have cuffing season, single, ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on a hunt. So prior to him, I feel like prior to him meeting Liam, that he was in a phase where he was just, looking for somebody, some people to meet. And he was on a hunt, trying to find a person, or either a friend or a romantic partner. The next card that we have karmatic. We have karmatic, third party relationship lesson. So upon looking at this card, to me, this is telling me that, that meeting, like this meetup between this Brian person and Liam was karmatic. It was karmatic. It ended up in tragic consequences. The third card that we have snack, obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal. So I'm gonna come around and say, I looked at this card, and I know definitely what I feel. This is coming from the gentleman. This is what's coming from that waitress. This is what I feel, that what was he could have been feeling like when he had first laid eyes on Liam. He looked like a snack. Of course he looks like a snack. He he looks like the most delicious snack in the whole entire world. Like, who wouldn't think that Liam didn't look like a snack? So I feel as though that this was the energy. See, obsession, sexual attraction, sex appeal. You know how like Liam's appearance, you know, physical attraction, how he looked. Because going back on this card here, see, we have cuffing season. So I still say it's two ways. I still say it's two ways that he was on a hunt. That this guy, he was on a hunt looking for somebody. And then when he saw Liam, he was like, oh boy, he looks like a snack. I'm sorry, guys. I don't make up the cards. I don't make up the cards. The next card that he has, we have Repo. Default on payments, financially incapable, repossess assets. So I'm not sure why this card came out. Again, it was, you know, it's depending on the energy of this person. It sounds like to me he comes from a place where he didn't have, you know, he's allegedly struggling to pay the bills and working. He could be behind on some payments. He could be like financially unstable. The next card that we have, look at this one, guys. We have frenemy, fake friends, two-faced it, hidden intentions. I'm gonna let that sink in. So this reads that allegedly that this man, this Brian person, he's two-faced it. Allegedly, he was a fake friend to Liam, and allegedly, he had hidden intentions. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. The next card we have Bye Felicia, peacing out, thank you next, leaving and not caring. Now the Bye Felicia, I'm trying to figure out what I can think of as to why this card had came out. This could mean like either Brian could have gotten mad and stormed out when either like he wanted Liam to do something allegedly and Liam refused to do it and he's like, okay, peace out, thank you next. Or this could have came from like Liam's energy, like they could have he could have like invited the boy to his room. They were doing drugs, and then the next day he was like, okay, bye, don't want to see you, bye, thank you, next. That, you know, that kind of energy. It could have been that. The next card, let me show you this card, you guys. We have a lost card. Lost card, ghosted, powerless, disappearing act. So I feel as though that this could have been the energy. This is energy prior to after the death of Liam, that this is what was going on, that, you know, people, the ones that were involved, including him, I take it that it could be alleged that he could have tried to disappear. He tried to stay hidden. He didn't want to have any involvement. He could have ghosted himself. Like people were trying to find out, you know, where he was. Because it says that he worked in the hotel, either worked nearby or worked in the hotel. But he was in this phase where, you know, he was ghosted. See, the disappearing act. So there's that. The next card that we have, guys, he has certain emotions too as well. Let me show you. What next to show you? So many of them. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me go through the next set of cards here. So the next set of cards we have is if I can get my finger to grab the card. Next card we have, you guys, we have doing drugs. Doing drugs. So there's not really much to say, only that it's accurate. Doing drugs. The next card that we have, wait a minute, let me see. We have keeping you a secret. keeping you a secret. Now, I am curious with this one, this card here, upon that this had came out. Now, I'm starting to think that, is it possible that this goes to the girlfriend now? I'm getting a feeling like it could be possible that, what's her name, Kate, could have told Liam to stay away from those guys or from those people, and Liam did not listen and invited, you know, him into the hotel room while, you know, she was away. That's the feeling what I got, that it was not a good idea, like keeping you a secret. I feel like this energy came from Liam, that he wanted to keep his affiliation with this person a secret from his girlfriend, or it could be the other way around, that this could be the waiter, this guy, you know, the one you see on the screen. This was his energy, like he was trying to keep this whole affiliation, you know, the whole, you know, what you call altercation, involvement with Liam. I put it that way, involvement. Let's see. The next card that we have, let me show you guys this one. We have red lipstick stains. So this card came out. This is really interesting. It was reported that Liam was engaged with 2 female escorts. This here could be telling me that the escorts were around Liam and this boy. It could be also possible as well that this waiter could have brought the escorts up, or could have introduced the escorts to Liam, or they could have had like some contact information. As you can see, guys, let me show you this. So we have secret accounts that either they were talking to one another on a secret account. It also shows up here in my crime card, you guys. Sorry, my computer. I'm trying to, okay, so, sorry, my computer. So there is another, where is that darn card? Oh, shoot. Dang it. I know it was there because I saw, okay, right here. Social media, see? So we have social media. We have secret accounts, see? So this could be how they were interacting with one another. They could have been interacting on secret phone numbers, secret accounts, see, some kind of social media, like a fake social media account. It could be how, you know, the drugs were administrative, like contacting somebody to bring it to them. And then, of course, we have red lipstick stains with allegedly the escorts. The next card I see, what we have here, we have toxic. So this situation was definitely overall a toxic situation. The next card that we have, and I want to show you guys, we have sex shop. I'm just gonna leave that there. I feel like that due to the fact that this is the energy of the waitress, this is the energy of this man, I really feel as though that he had took a liking to Liam. He took a liking to Liam on a romantic level, allegedly, because look what we have here, you guys. We have, look. Now this is the energy that's coming from him, not from Liam. This is what's coming from him. And he could have tried to do something, and, you know, Liam told him where the hell to go. That could most definitely be the case to me. Let's see, he also has like a jealousy card. See, we have jealousy. The next card that we have bad choices. So this is an indication that in the event that this had happened, this unfortunately was a bad choice. Let me show you this one. We have copycat. This card came out twice, and I'm not really sure as to why this card came out. It could be like a personality trait that this boy likes to personate, allegedly. Okay, so this is the next card we have. We have male. And I want you guys to take a look at this very carefully. See, male? We have a male. It looks like to me that this boy was part of a, so we have trap, part of a trap. He was part of a trap for Liam, because we have another male energy. So remember, they said, guys, that there are two people. There were two more people that they're questioning about this incident here. We have, let me see here. See, we have accomplice, partner in crime. So I have a feeling like it's either that, it's hard for me to say. It's like you're involved in it. You're not involved in it drastic, but you're trying to cover up. See, there's a cover up card here. You guys see it? Let me bring it closer to you. See, there's a cover up card. There's some kind of cover up going on, allegedly. See, we have trap. See, trapped, trap. So the trap is very loud and clear. It was a trap set up. Let's see, we have the thug card. See the thug energy? The thug card. So this shows that this guy has a thug energy, even though he may sound like he's like scared or something like that. He could be scared of what would happen to him. But yeah, there appears to be like some kind of male. It's either a male. It's two males from what I see, because you have one male here and you have an accomplice. So that identifies the two men, or the two people that were involved. Let's see, we have runaway. So that indicates, again, after within the passing, Liam ran away. He ran away. What else we have? Let's see, we have greed, guys. Look here, greed. Let me show you this here. We have greed. See the card, greed. Now, it is reported that this boy did not take anything from Liam. He says that Liam was offering him some money, offering him some things, and he did not, I would say not offering things, but offering him money. That's what he claimed. But the greed seemed like it matches well with, let me see here, with the repo. See the repossession? Repo. And if you need money, where did this come from? Within greed. Now, going from the greed card, let me show you guys this. So I asked questions regarding the, what was it, the watch. Yeah, the $30,000 Rolex that they said that it's missing. These are some keywords that look like that came out. Let me show you this. So we have landfill. We have burial. Could be an indication that the watch is buried. Could be buried somewhere by someone that knows where it's at. They could have buried it while they're waiting for, shit to die down. And then once everything is in the low, and they'll be like, oh, okay, they'll never know about the watch. They'll go back and they'll dig it back up. That seems like that's a well accurate well accurate thing to me, that someone could have buried the watch and kept it hidden because they have to greed. The next card we have boat. We have boat. Could have thrown it in the water. We have road. Allegedly, it could be lying on the road somewhere. And we have beach, where, you know, either the water or the sand, it could be buried somewhere. So these are keywords because we have beach, road. And at first, I didn't really understand, like, as to why or how I was getting those messages. But then I was, like, thinking about the watch. You see the watch? Let me see my yes or no cards real quick. Let's ask my yes or no cards this. Spirit pertaining to the watch. Liam's missing Rolex watch. Does Brian Noel Perez know where that $30,000 watch is? Does Brian Noel Perez... This came out so damn quick. Okay, we have no. We have no, allegedly no. He doesn't know. Okay, so... Alright, so let's ask this question. Spirit, does Brian Perez know who took the watch? Okay, allegedly we have yes, you guys. We have yes. So it's like that he was the one that does not have the watch, but allegedly he knows the person who has the watch. And again, they could have buried it, they could have put it somewhere hidden until, again, once everything dies down. I feel as though they're thinking, like, once they put they're done with Liam's funeral and then everything starts dying down, then that's when they're going to either dig the watch back up or try to sell it for some money, whatever the case may be. Like, he also has already know in the T. So you guys know what this means, right? Already know in the T. Already know the T indicates that someone that already knows about the situation, that he already knows, like he knows in a way what went down. See, we have a divine masculine energy, so that shows to me, looking upon this, that the divine masculine means that the majority of them that was what I feel that were around Liam's circle were men. We have clean up. As you guys can see, clean up. See? Clean up. Let's see, what's the next card that we have? We have travel. Let's pull out this one, travel. We have travel, and that indicates, you know, that at the time, you know, Liam was away. He was away in Argentina. He wasn't at home in his hometown. He was traveling in Argentina before this had happened. Now, the next one I will show you is his emotions, like pretty much how he feels right now. But let me show you this before I show you those cards. So we have drinking. See, drinking, toxic lifestyle, and we have coping. So this shows that this could be the energy, what is happening, what's currently happening right now. He could be drinking, trying to cope with the situation of Liam's stuff, this waitress. And you see toxic lifestyle. He just has like toxicity, such toxicity around him, which it was not good to begin with, y'all. Not good to begin with. He has wish by what I'm looking at, you know, his feelings and emotions, wishing that what happened could have not happened. Why not get a sense that this is something to do with something spiritual and a robbery, because they're talking about, you know, a missing watch. So we have I miss you. I miss you. We have the third card here. We have knowing they fucked up. We have the fourth card here, destroyed, shattered, broken, fucked up. Let's see, we have this one right here. Look, fucked up over you. And then we also have like the mirroring card, which that indicates the same thing as the copycat card. And then plus we have memories. Memories mean that he, you know, with a little time, you know, that he had met Liam and spent time with him, he would keep it as a memory. Ugh, Jesus, I'm telling you. Now, guys, let me show you now the tarot cards I pulled out. So we have one. Let me zoom in. Okay, we have one. We have two. And we have three. So these are all the tarot cards here. See these? Look at these really carefully. Okay, so let's start with this card first. We have the King of Wands. And this card represents, can you guys see? Let me bring it in closer. Okay, the King of Wands represents mature masculine vampire. Fire holds his willing victim in his arms. You can't deny him. No one can. Dynamic, spirited, alive, magical attraction. So I feel as though looking upon this card, this shows masculine energy. Masculine energy, like mature masculine vampire. Fire holds up his willing victim in his arms. So it sounds like someone in the situation was willing. You can't deny him. No one can. Dynamic, spirited, alive, magical attraction. The next card that we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles represents mature, feminine witch of earth, adores all sensual and physical things. She decorates the world and fills it with beauty and possibility. Creative, decorative, nurturing, fancy. So it's a mature, feminine energy, adores all sensual physical things. She decorates the world and fills it with beauty and possibility. Creative, decorating, nurturing, fancy. So this card, which is very odd how this card came out. And again, we're talking about the energy concerning the concerning this waitress. I feel as though that this could be like the feminine energy would support him, like a mom or a sister. This could be like a mothering energy, because we have like the nurturing card. Creative, decorative, nurturing, fancy. So that could indicate that. Now, this one right here is a big whammy. This right here is the big whammy right here. Guys, take a look at this picture. Take a look at this picture. This is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands of this card deck represents the disturbance. Raven discovers who and what has created the disturbance. There is strength in their numbers, power in their purposes, gathering, celebration, stability, happiness, freedom, arrival. The Four of Wands. So you guys take a look at the picture. Now with the summary, what I stated, the disturbance. You see this? Yeah. So the reason why I want to express about this card. Last week, I said this in the introduction as well, I looked at a reading that pertained to a professional medium, and she was saying some things that seemed like that I had a feeling these things were going on. She mentioned the word cult. Look at these cards here. Let me show you here. Look, we have devil. Look, cult. Cult. Sacrifice. Cult. We also have the spiritual card, the spiritual chaos, ego death, downward spiral. So she mentioned that Liam was a sacrifice. Liam was a sacrifice, that this had happened to him. This is what was going on with him within a spiritual on a spiritual level, that he was a sacrifice spiritually, and this is why what happened to him. The spiritual chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. This could happen to either stop him from getting himself together. It may be like one of those moments where he was like, okay, he would do it one more time, and then he was in the process of getting himself together. But before he had a chance to do that, you see what happened? Took him out. Now, I don't know why this boy allegedly could have been apart spiritually from this cult. I'm trying to figure out like who was the one that who had got the supply for him. And I feel like that he could have been the one to do it, because he was engaged with these other two males that could have been part of this cult. As you guys see, they were a part of this cult. That is why this had happened. The cult, see? Devil. Oh boy. She also mentioned the term devil's breath. Devil's breath, and I did my research upon YouTube because I look at a lot of paranormal stuff. But devil's breath is a substance in which if you go out of the country, let's say Haiti, for example, there are people that will blow, like literally they will blow it into your nose. It's almost like it's white powder, like cocaine even. Looks like cocaine, and probably thinking it's cocaine, but it wasn't. And I'm getting the feeling like if they're saying that is what was in his system. And I'm not sure if devil's blood, not devil's blood, but devil's breath is something that you can identify in a person's system. That could have been hidden with the cocaine. When he blew it, then it went straight to, it makes you like a full-blown possessed zombie. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know where you are. You don't know what you're thinking. And when she said this, I was like, oh my God, because that's similar to demonic possession. I was saying that he was possessed. Flat out, he was possessed, because no one is not going to take a trip, be happy with their girl, go to a concert, having a bomb ass time. I've been looking at Liam videos nonstop, his smile, his happiness, all of that good stuff. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, this shit don't make no sense to me. Like, it really does not make no sense to me as to why this had happened to him, you know? Like, I'm just saying, guys, I'm just saying. So let me show you the final 4 cards that I have. Now, these cards pertain to Liam, and I asked the cards, like I asked Spirit, what was allegedly the true emotional energy surrounding Liam prior to his passing. This is past tense. And these are the 4 cards. We have police station. We have firestorm. We have getting readings, and we have love-hate relationship. Now, the getting readings is very surprising, very surprising. I'm not sure, allegedly, you know, there was something spiritual, or, you know, it could be alleged that Liam could have gotten readings prior. But you see, guys, we had the firestorm, see karma, drama, endings, losses, mental breakdown. That could represent, like, at the stage where he was. That's the ending. Let's see, the love-hate relationship. The love and hate, allegedly, it could be what was going on between, you know, him and his girlfriend. Again, I don't know. We ain't pulled cards out there on there yet. And then we have, like, police station. And police station, I'm not sure if that's something to do, like, you know, he felt like he was going to get arrested, that the police was around. They were saying allegedly that he was paranoid, so that could have been like the thought that could have reigned in his head regarding that due to the drug use. But yeah, these are the cards that I got, you guys. So I'm going to conclude this part of the reading. Alright guys, so the first card that you guys see, we have the Queen of Cups in the upright, and the Queen of Cups represents the energy of feminine energy, romantic energy. It represents sensitive and a compassionate person. It represents the loving motherly type, fit psychic and spiritually in tune, artistic and creative, intuitive, something very in the term intuitive, psychic and spirituality in tune, emotionally stable and mature, empathic and understanding. So I feel like that the reason why this card came out, I feel like that this is saying that this is the personality of Kate Cassidy. This is how her energy aligns with, that she is a loving nurturing type of person. Speaking of which, you guys remember when I was pulling on the energy pertaining to the waiter and Liam, the Queen of Pentacles had came out, and you see that the Queen of Pentacles, I'll share a screenshot here. The Queen of Pentacles represents, you know, a woman who's full of beauty, grace, and you guys, I can't think of the definition, you know, what I read because I don't have the card deck with me now, but it represents like a woman who is nurturing. I feel like now, looking at, due to the fact that the Queen of Cups has came out here, I really feel as though that the Queen of Pentacles came out because that refers to Liam's energy, thinking about his girlfriend Kate. Like the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentagrams to me sounds very similar. So I feel as though that when I pulled on the energy pertaining to the waiter and Liam's energy, her energy had came out within the reading. So that shows, like looking back on this now, that this is coming from her, and that during that time that yes, he was thinking of her. He was thinking of her. The next card that you guys see, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. And the Three of Swords in reverse represents, it has a lot of definition for this card. It represents the storm is clearing and passing, healing from pain and trauma, overcoming or repressing trauma, recovering from recession or financial pitfalls or debts, recovering from health issues, recovery from anxiety, depression, illness, and mental health, self-inflicted pain and wounds, strength and resilience, refusal to move on, staying stuck on the pain and heartbreak, reconciliation, acceptance of the truth, suppressing pain and anger. So you guys, you see, this is a lot. This is showing to me that this could be like allegedly that this could be the feelings what Kate Cassidy was feeling during her time that she was with Liam. Is alleged that she could have been suppressing, you know, pain and anger. We see the acceptance of the truth, reconciliation. Now, reconciliation, she has a card that came out for her. This came out pertaining to her and Liam, like a second chance, the reconciliation. Second chance, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. So I really feel as though that there be times where allegedly she could been feeling the pain, you know, because we see like the acceptance of the truth. Maybe she was like in denial of something. I'm not going to say what, you know what it is, guys. I'm not going to say nothing about it. She could be in a sense of denial. A sense of denial pertaining to the situation with Liam. I see on her end that there is conflict, guys. There was conflict, allegedly. Conflict, clashing, differences, incompatibility. So they could have conflict because of the clashing, because of due to allegedly the behavior aspect, the differences. And she was feeling these things. On the other side, we see the cold shoulder. Cold shoulder. At times, you know, there was conflict. There was a sense of, you know, someone giving the cold shoulder within the relationship. The relationships appeared to be toxic. See, toxic, drama, addictions, love, hate relationship. You guys remember that love, hate card that came out for Liam? See, there's another one that rings a bell, like a love-hate relationship. See, that was her energy coming through. And it says, like, even though she may have been going through these things, see, conflict resolution. So she was willing to work through it. See, conflict resolutions, compromising, making amends for a positive outcome. She was willing to go through it. To go through, even though inside it was hurting her. We also have the addiction card. So the addiction card, drugs, alcohol, obsession, toxic attachments. This card actually came behind this card here, the taboo card, because she has the taboo card. Taboo card, limit, crime, forbidden love, curiosity. This card was behind that card, as you guys can see. Let me show you guys this also as well pertaining to her. See, loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing. So she was believing that, you know, she was trusting in this relationship. She was believing in this relationship that nothing could go wrong, that second chance could come along, that reconciliation. See, when these cards came out, you guys, that's why I had to pull out the tarot, because I wasn't really sure, really quite understanding, you know, how these cards was going to fluctuate between each other. But it seems like it's making more sense to me that, you know, she was hoping for the second chance. Hoping for the second chance. Let me see what else I can show you guys. See, we have another side, intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. So you had the one side here. So like, there are two sides going on within this relationship, and of course that's normal when you're in a relationship. You have good times, you have bad times. This could be them 1 minute, like intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding, you know, fun, having a good time. And then when those differences come about, then there would be, you know, conflict, clashing. They would be expressing each other's differences, her and Liam. She also has like the time card, waiting, cycles, moments. So the time card, from what I feel, this could be like an indication that she, you know, she had the time, she had the patience, she was loyal. You know, she's loyal to Liam and hoping that, you know, he would change. He would change. See, waiting, cycles, it's just... She was willing to wait for it. There'd be times where she'd be feeling, see, we have silence, see, frozen, no words, a stone wall. So she feel like, you know, she hit a stone wall, you know, with these, with these conflicts that she was having. Okay, so we have that. So let me move this card aside. The next card, you guys see, we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Two of Pentacles represents lacking the ability to adapt to changing situations, feeling overwhelmed, lacking harmony or balance, being unable to settle goals or set clear paths ahead, feeling pressured by responsibilities, being overcommitted, or having a busy schedule. So you see that this card represents the same as the Three of Swords. And again, there was allegedly there was some conflicts going on. There's some conflicts going on. There was this feeling of being overwhelmed. In the situation. Let me show you guys this card here. We have message in a bottle, communication. Well, it doesn't say message in a bottle, but message, communication, conversation, expressing feelings. So looking at this card, I am feeling that, you see how there's a message in the bottle, that I feel as though that allegedly within this relationship, how she was feeling, how it's almost seemed like Liam was like mysterious, or he had held he was holding some things in. You see how you have a message in a bottle. Imagine you getting a bottle like this and inside there's a message. You're trying your best to get the message out, you know. I know you can, if it's glass, you can break it. I understand that. But just try to get that, you know, that little piece of paper out of the bottle. That's how I feel how Liam was, or how she felt towards Liam when it comes down to them engaging in conversations and certain things. Like there were things that, you know, he had kept hidden that he didn't really want her to know, which, you know, that's completely obvious because upon, you know, my research, you guys, that, you know, they were saying that, you know, he was a private person. We're not going into detail, you know, like reading, like pulling on him, but this is the energy that's coming from her about how she felt when it came down to her having, you know, like a simple conversation with Liam. Like he held some things in, or it was a little difficult trying to get some things out. If she wanted to, say, ask him a question, he wouldn't blatantly wouldn't come out with it. You know, it's a struggle with that, and because of that and his ways, allegedly it became, you know, it became pressuring, it became too much. It was like a little sense of like lacking in harmony or lacking in balance within the relationship. On her side, she also has the card Clarity, you guys. In Clarity, we have truth, intentions, honesty. So it looks as though that she wanted a sense of clarity from Liam, that, you know, she wanted certain truths. Her intention was to get the truth and being honest, because, you know, on her side, you know, she has that loyalty. I feel as though that she is the type that would definitely, she won't hesitate letting Liam know what's going on her side. But on Liam's side, you know, he makes it a little tad difficult of expressing his feelings. She also has like the death card, like in death, awareness, importance, value. So looking at this card pertaining to the situation, I feel so that she was definitely very well aware. She was aware of, you know, what was going on with Liam and the situations that was going on with them. Another expression pertaining to this card is that she knows how, you know, she knows the importance and the value of her relationship. That's why she had such loyalty, pertaining to it. And that she was hopeful, she was hoping, again guys, she was hoping for a change. Let me move this aside here. Let me show you guys this next card we have. We have karma, consequences, cause and effect, debt. So this shows overall that the relationship was, it was a karmatic relationship. It was a karmatic relationship, and you guys know about karma. I expressed it that, you know, karma stems from when you are, when you have some karmatic debts. See, karmatic debts, see, karma, debts, karmatic debts in the past life. It will carry on to you in this life. Okay, so the next card that follows behind that one, we have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, guys, so we have the King of Wands in reverse, and good Lord, the definitions behind this card. Oh my goodness. It's a very nasty card. Oh, we have the words intolerant, arrogant. We have can't have a temper, comparing achievements to others, lacking career or financial goals, can be domineering or controlling as a partner, can be a beau. Okay, I'm not going to say the word. And have range in situations, wants to boost his ego, uses authority and intimidation, can prey on the vulnerable, have a temper. Oh, shall I even go any further? Any more of these definitions? Hold grudges. Oh boy. Okay, guys. So, so following behind this card here, guys, we have spotlight, limelight, audience, self-absorbed. I'm telling you guys, I have not pulled on Liam, and I'm not assuming anything. I'm just going to leave that up to you guys, but that is what the card came out. That I'm just going to put it this way, that it appears that this energy allegedly it was, you know, around between Kate and Liam, that this energy was indeed present. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say like who it's from. I'm not going to say who it's from, because I can't control, again, you guys, I cannot control what cards come out pertaining to this. Oh boy, oh boy. So we don't have that. Let me show you guys another card here. I'm going to make that my last tarot card. Alright, so the next card we have red flags. Now, I asked my card deck, I asked Spirit, I was trying to get the feel of Kate Cassidy's energy and concerning about how did she feel about the waiter, because the waiter allegedly said that, you know, he had met Liam when she was present, and it was him and two other people, and this is coming from Kate's energy, that we have red flags, signs, cheating, deceptions. So this goes back to that Queen of Cups, that psychic. I feel as though that she could be intuitive, that she could feel certain things she could feel certain things that is not right. She can feel certain things that is not right at all. And I feel that she most definitely felt the energy. She must felt the energy present. Now, I feel like that, and this one happens to me sometimes, is like when you can go about your day And you can have a thought that come into your head and you don't pay no attention of it. You pay no attention. You would never thought in a million years that what happened would happen. And I know that is definitely what she's feeling right now. Like she's feeling dumbfounded, and not dumbfounded, but she feels disbelief. Disbelief that she would never thought in a million years that this could happen, that this would come about. And looking back on it, she's thinking about like, oh my God, why I didn't see it, you know, if I can go back in time. Because I really feel as though that she felt a sense of intuitive, because guys, remember, she has that Queen of Hearts, that Queen of Cups energy within her, that she felt like something was wrong. And I have a couple cards here, you guys. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to you what came out, from my true crime cards, what I pulled out for her. That is going to be a doozy. But yeah, she had the signs, like she felt the signs. And again, I felt as though that she could have felt it, but she didn't really like pay close attention to it. Oh boy. I had to be silent for a minute, guys, because I'm trying to explain this here. I'm trying to explain this, but yeah. So there's that. Good Lord, good Lord. Okay, guys, so now let me show you the cards real quick, what she had. So these are the cards that came out. Again, this represents like the energy of what she could have been feeling. So the first card that we have we have the Death card. We have the Death card. Death. We have the next card. We have Serial Killer. Serial Killer. Let's see. We have the same male card, and we have female card. Male, female. Now, I'm trying to figure out. Let me see here. So the suspect. So we had the waiter, right? We had the waiter. He's one suspect. They said there were a total of 3. So we kick him out of the equation. It could be allegedly also, because I don't recall them saying that the sex of the people before this waiter came out. We didn't know the sex. We don't know if it was male. We don't know if it was female. There was a misrepresentation of like a male escort. I mean, not male escort, oh my God, sorry, female escorts, that it was alleged, and I did pull that out of a female energy, but something's telling me that there could have been like a female in the mix, because you see we have a female, and it's not her, it's a female that's connected to this male, that's connected to one of the suspects that was involved, that she must have got, that Kate was in contact with, her and Liam were in contact with, that they had met these 2 people. There was a female involved. We have motel, hotel. So this could represent like the hotel where they were staying at, the hotel, motel. We have lies. Now the lies card, I'm trying to figure out why, a lies card would have came out with her. From what I can think of is that it could be possible that she could have exchanged numbers. Let's say she could have exchanged numbers, because it is said that Liam and her had met these people. She could have exchanged her contact information, and when this news came out about Liam's death, she could have called and say, what is it that you know? Tell me what happened. Were you in contact with him? And this person could have spewed her lies. Saying like, oh, I don't know nothing about what happened. This comes out of shock with me too. Whatever the case may be, but there's more to it than what is being led on. And the last card for her, we have Justice. So you know what this means, guys. This means that, you know, this girl wants justice. She wants justice for Liam, as well as we all want justice for Liam, which we are hoping that he will get the justice that he deserves. We hoping that it will not be a cover-up, because you guys remember the cover-up card that came out of the reading. There was indeed a cover-up card, so we're hoping that that is not the case. And the last card that we have Sorry. I am sorry. The unspoken apology, eternal regret. So this reflects in the now that this, of course, this is what, in a way, Kate would be feeling, like she's sorry, you know, and she will feel eternally regret, of course. What I say is that she could feel eternal regret for leaving Liam that day, that she wished that she had never left him. Alright, guys, so there's that. We have that. Okay, so in conclusion of this, the reason that I wanted to pull on her, of course, you guys know, pertaining to the question, was there an ultimatum? It could have been possible that there was an ultimatum. I do feel as though that Kate Cassidy, she again was aware of the situation, and that, you know, there was some bullheadedness, there was some conflict. And she felt like the purpose of her leaving, that she wanted to space herself. She wanted to distance herself away. But unfortunately, you know, what happened had happened. And again, you guys, she does feel very regretful pertaining to that. Alright, guys, so I am going to wrap up this portion of this segment, and we're going to proceed with the last one.